En route to top honors, her parents, well, you know this, they were ecstatic.
We always say she's our first sports team, you know, and our favorite. So
the crowd goes deathly silent, with everyone on the tennis court waiting for her game-winning serve. Then later, she steps onto a $74.9 million yacht, leaving the court behind. This isn't make-believe. It's just another day for Jessica Pegula, where top-notch tennis meets crazy rich luxury. This is the life of America's richest tennis star. But before diving in, have you ever wondered where the word tennis comes from? You might be shocked by its mysterious French connection and the ancient shout behind the serve. Watch till the end to discover the truth. And as always, if this video serves up some tennis joy, volley that like button and backhand a subscribe for more ace-worthy tennis content like this. Let's set the stage with Terry Pegula, Jessica's dad. Not just your regular dad who tells dad jokes, he's the kind of guy who turned dreams into dollar bills. Starting in the oil world with a pretty basic gig, Terry went big in 1983. He borrowed a neat $7,500 from family, probably made some killer promises, and launched East Resources. And guess what? He stumbled upon this huge stash of natural gas. Talk about a jackpot! Riding the success wave, Terry dived headfirst into sports, snagging the Sabres in 2010 for $189 million. And as if one sports team wasn't enough, he shelled out $1.4 billion for the Bills in 2014. Baller move, right? Now, behind this mogul is Kim, Jessica's superwoman mum. Picture this, adopted from Korea at 5 and later becoming a boss in the NFL. A world jam-packed with dudes. Terry and Kim's love story kicked off in a restaurant, maybe over some spicy wings. Together, they ran the show at Pegula Sports and Entertainment and even whipped up the One Buffalo brand. Oh, and they're not just about the glitz and glam. They donated a generous $12 million to Horton College. Big hearts, huh? Jessica's not riding solo. She's got a crew. Kelly, Matthew, Michael, and Laura. They've all got their vibes. But let's give a standing ovation for Kelly. When their mum faced a life-threatening moment, Kelly turned superhero, doing CPR until the paramedics came. Jessica spilled the tea to CNN, saying, "My sister gave her CPR until the ambulance arrived. She saved her life." Talk about a family hero. In this whirlwind world, Jessica's heart got stolen. The thief? Taylor Gagahen. Not a random dude. He worked for her parents for 7 years, leveling up at Pegula Sports. They tied the knot in Asheville, North Carolina, and it was the event. Tennis celebs, fancy planners, the whole 9 yards. And here's the cute bit. Amidst all their riches, they're total softies for pups. Together, they launched a Lending Poor charity, giving pooches a second shot and training them to be little heroes for folks in need. They're out here sprinkling kindness and trying to leave the world a bit better. Despite her silver spoon start, Jessica knows she's got a different story. She confessed to The Guardian, saying, "I think people root more for the underdog, so I've never really felt like people are really rooting for my story." But let's get real, she's carved her own path. Her journey, filled with luxe moments, love and challenges, proves that no matter where you start, life's got its own playbook.
My family or my background and stuff like that, and I think maybe taking that pressure off helped me to earn, you know, I don't know.
To sum it up, Jessica Pegula is living a movie. A blend of family, drama, romance, and a bit of canine fairy tale thrown in. It goes to show, every family's got a story. Hers just has a few more zeros in it. Imagine being America's richest tennis player with a jaw-dropping net worth of $5.5 billion. Yep, that's Jessica Pegula for you. While many of us celebrate finding an extra dollar in our jeans, Jessica's bagged over $7 million from smashing tennis balls around. But here's the twist. That's only her tip jar. Big moves from Jessica's parents have helped them stack up some serious cash. To put a number on it, Jessica's dad is chilling with a cool $6.7 billion to his name. And get this, in 2022, Forbes shouted him out as the 128th richest dude in America. By January 2023, Bloomberg was calling him the 258th richest person in the whole world, estimating his pockets at a deeper $8.29 billion. Now, with that kind of money, you'd expect some fancy toys, right? The Pegulas don't disappoint. They have this swanky yacht, the Top 5, that's worth about $74.9 million. This isn't some dinky boat, by the way. It has 6 cabins and can fit 12 people comfortably. It's basically a floating palace that costs $8 million a year to keep afloat. And if that wasn't enough, they have this plush mansion in Florida worth a staggering $2.8 million. 5 bedrooms, gated, and as luxurious as you can imagine. Probably the kind of place where every day feels like a holiday. With her bank balance, Jessica could easily just lounge around her mansion all day. But nope, she's out there chasing tennis balls and titles. Despite prevailing setbacks every match, you're not gonna feel great. That's something I've been battling with for sure, just trying to mentally tough it out. That's her spirit speaking. Sure, she could hang up her racket anytime, but she's in it for the love of the game. On the tennis court, Jessica's style game is as strong as her backhand. Teaming up with big names like Adidas and Yonex, she's turning heads and making headlines. Remember the US Open look? The lilac Adidas top paired with that stylish ecru skirt. Total fire. And when she's off the court, she keeps it simple and chic. Not much bling, just her wedding ring and a cool bracelet. Plus, she's all about those comfy sneakers, whether she's playing or just chilling. Jessica's all about that balance. When she's not serving aces, she's serving looks and vibes on lavish vacations. Think road trips to places like Napa Valley or sunset chill sessions on that fancy family yacht. And her love for sports doesn't end with tennis. Being a big fan of her parents' teams, the Buffalo Bills and Buffalo Sabres, she's often spotted at football games, adding that extra dash of relaxation to her downtime. Alright, so she's got money. But Jessica's no slacker. In 2021, she decided to dive into the business world with a skincare brand called Ready24. Why? Because, as she puts it, you're constantly changing what you're putting on your face. Your face usually reacts in a bad way because it's overwhelmed. So she decided to fix that. Made for those active and on the go, her brand promises to keep your skin feeling and looking fresh, even if you're always hustling. In short, Jessica Pegula is the real MVP. She's living the dream, from billion-dollar bank balances to grand slams. She's the proof that you can have the cake, eat it, and then play a killer game of tennis right after. Now to answer our trivia question of the mysterious origins of the name tennis. Well, to put it bluntly, it might have come from the word tenir, which is French for catch or to hold. Crazy, right? Picture this. 12th century France, where even monks had game. They were engrossed in jeu de paume, aka game of the palm, the cool grandparent of today's tennis. Every time they served, they'd shout tenir, like throwing down a challenge. Now, how does a monk's serve call become the name of a global sport? Well, words have a funny way of evolving, and this playful shout might have stuck around. So the next time you're swatting a tennis ball, think about it. You're playing a game with a name that might have started as a monk's cheeky challenge centuries ago. How's that for a fun serve of history? And that, my friends, is game, set, and match for this episode of Glam Slam Tennis. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss a moment of the action and what we have in store. Until next time, stay fabulous and ace those serves.